Here already? I was just engaging in pleasantries. How can I help? Oh? Why are you interested in her room? Ah, Pom-Pom remembers Himiko saying that you saved her. Very brave. Very foolhardy. But that is what a trailblazer should be like. March 7th's room is in the express sleeper compartment. She's always running around, so she might not be there. Don Hong's room? Oh, you mean the archives. He's just sort of living in there, I guess. I can't be bothered getting him out. March 7th's room is right next to the archives. You can visit him on the way. You recognize this as well? Himiko always likes to bring back weird junk and try to fix it. That also got modified a bit. Pom-Pom still needs to prepare for the Express's warp jump. You can look around the place yourself. No matter where you go on this train, Pom-Pom will always have my eyes on you.
There seems to be the sound of electronic equipment.
Who's there? Ah, it's you. The door's not locked. Come in.
Can I help you? Feel free. This is open to everyone on the Express. While many of the roads that Akivili traveled along no longer exist, I think it's still meaningful to record our adventures as current passengers of the Express. I enter the collected data into the Archives databank. I try to catalog the people and places the Express encounters, and compare and contrast them with the existing records. Do you see the terminal over there? It can be used to view information already stored in the databank. Do give it a go.
Choice isn't as elusive as it seems. I'm not done yet. Journeys never end. This is my will. March, lead the counterattack. I believe in you. Dan Heng, let's make this quick. Like always, Dan Heng, let's make this quick. I'm counting on you to wrap this up, Himiko. I'm on it, well, Mr. Ying.
Welcome aboard. I'm Himiko, navigator of the Astral Express. I'm sure we're about to embark on a fascinating journey together. Hey there. Tired? How about a coffee? Relax. Pom Pom and I are here to take care of the train. The Express and I are like old friends. We've helped each other a lot. I fixed it so that it could get back to its original route. And in return, it takes me to unknown frontiers. As far as malfunctions on the train are concerned, I've usually dealt with them before you guys even realize anything's amiss. I'm speculating, but I think the Express departs from Akivilli's homeworld and returns there before starting the journey anew. So the Express doesn't have a final stop per se. It's up to you where you disembark. I have a knack for blending different coffee beans. Can I make you a cup? I recommend not adding milk. Black coffee is proper coffee. Seems like only Don Hung has a kind word for my coffee. What do you think? Well, I've always thought that bitter is better. When people live together, it seems like nobody ever changes. Only when they're away from each other for a long time do surprising transformations occur. When we scour the universe for the things we seek, most of the time it's less of a "Eureka, I found it" moment and more of a "Is this it? What if I'm wrong" moment. If I woke up on the Express without any memories, there's no way I'd recover as quickly as March has. I admire her for that, but I also worry about her. If I'm ever too busy, please do take the time to chat with her. Don Hung is the cautious type. I think he's gotten used to doing things by himself. He doesn't like to bother or inconvenience others. That's why I asked him to be the train's guard and maintain the databank. I don't think he'd have joined us if there wasn't anything for him to do. I think Welt's anxious that he can't keep up with you youngsters. But he sure seems young at heart to me. To Pom Pom, I'll always be the train's mechanic. He's not so uptight nowadays. I think you and March helped him understand that relying on others sometimes really isn't a big deal.
Hello. Welcome aboard the Astral Express. My name is March 7th. I'm one of the passengers. We'll be working together. First, we need to take your induction photo. Did that scare you? Just a joke. You're just in time. We haven't taken our selfie today. I'm gonna get some rest after I've sorted these photos. Don't stay up all night playing video games again. I came up with my name myself, but some people just call me March. Which do you prefer? Maybe my past isn't behind me, but in front of me. That's why I'm gonna keep going forward, one stop at a time. Train or no train. Juice. If I say the word, I get a craving. If I get a craving, I want to drink some. And if I drink some... I can't stop. Of course, photos aren't reality, but if you have enough of them, doesn't reality come a little closer? Taking pictures, writing in my diary. What else is there to say? I get really bored when no one's talking to me. When we're on the Express, Himeko and Mr. Yang are pretty busy, but Don Hung's usually free. He doesn't like chatting, though. Every time I'm done sorting my album and look out the window, I always want to take another picture. Even though I've seen the view 1,000 times, I still feel happy looking at the stars like this.
I should reintroduce myself. My name is Dan Hung. I'm the guard on the Express. I also administer the train's databank. I updated the databank entries today, if you wanted to look anything up. Time to turn in already? Thanks for the reminder. It's easy to lose track of time in the archives. Before you know it, a whole day has gone by. See you tomorrow. I come from an alliance and was born on a grand and beautiful ship that I barely had the chance to see. I can never return. At that time, I had nowhere to go but the Express. Cloudpiercer is always with me, for my safety and the safety of everyone else. It's not really a hobby, but I used to read a lot. If you're not there to look something up, then please don't enter the archives. It's not a place for chit-chat. As vast as the universe is, it cannot change its past. Once there are sufficient records in the databank, the flow of individuals will link together seemingly independent events. March's weakness is that she likes to get involved in other people's business. Perhaps that's also her strength. If you have questions about the Express, Himiko can give you the best answer. Mr. Yang is a very compassionate person, but thankfully, he doesn't pry. My intuition tells me that it would be unwise to provoke the conductor. We mustn't cling to the past. Just as the databank requires updating, so I must keep evolving. Leave the past behind. The future beckons my thoughts. I will choose my own path. Tread carefully. March, stay with the group. Don't rush off. Himiko, you can leave any contingencies to me. Mr. Yang, do you have any advice on this matter? You, keep your distance.
The name's Asta. I'm the lead researcher on Herta Space Station. I'll be sure to let you know if I need your help. Don't worry, I think you'll be hearing from me. Oh, you're here. The observation matrix we adjusted should have some results for us now. Free to take a look? Is that the time? Time flies when you're working hard. Even if I never kept in touch with any of my relatives, they would find their way over here. You heard right. If I don't work hard, I'll have to go back and inherit the family fortune. I haven't written a single word yet, but it won't take long once I get started. The space station is merely Herta's toy box. That's by no means an inaccurate statement, but this is Herta we're talking about. Her toys are pretty dangerous. Continuously channeling funds into constructing the space station, improving employee benefits, creating a positive feedback loop, as well as satisfying the lead researchers, that is to say my, indispensable shopping needs. If only Madame Herta could pay a visit to the space station more often. The researchers are clearly her followers. When I first got to the space station, the researchers had prepared a room for me. I was really grateful, but it was far away from everyone else. That was a bit disheartening. Even the monitoring room is being monitored. Arlen's always saying stuff like, all of you must heed lead researcher Asta's judgment. And then, when I remind him that includes him, he says, don't worry, I have my own judgment. If there's anyone who thinks they can be as headstrong as Madame Herta, I'd recommend they consider whether or not they possess her intelligence first. The last time I spoke with Topaz, we agreed to take a holiday. Oh, we were going to charter a ship, go star-seeing, and catch up on all the IPC gossip. But we still haven't had the chance. Every star is a miracle. The more I learn about it, the more I love the starry sky. Goals are like the stars. We'll reach them eventually. Another step closer to distant worlds. The Express has been a lifeline. Time to return the favor. Arlen, don't carry the weight alone. Oh, Madame Herta? We've got nothing to worry about. Topaz, what a coincidence! Guess I should see this as a business trip.
This is Herta. I'm busy right now. This is my ranged puppet's automated response mode. Hello, everyone! Hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Why not come around today and help me with my research? You'll be the subject, by the way. I've lost interest in your research potential for today. See you tomorrow. What do you make of it? It's about 70% similar to how I looked as a child. Best not to ponder. You'll be scratching your chin all day. The good thing about this club is that it doesn't ask me for anything. In fact, it doesn't even care if I'm a member. Why do I get to visit an Eon? I'm Herta. That's why. If you're not solving problems or writing up contributions, then don't blame me if your life is boring. I'm perfect enough already. What else do I need to prove? Of course, I could write a few more books. But what would I get out of that? Why should I bother? The Intelligentsia Guild is always able to find a way to support their case, writing enough scholarship in one night to fill a library. This is a problem. The Lord of Silence erased the eyes from the portrait, but drew everyone's attention in the process. Asta provided financial assistance to a few exceptional children. I assume Arlen was one of them? If my other collections had people like Asta watching over them, I could take a hands-off approach. I give her the most boring things, and then she gives them back to me, and they're suddenly interesting. Ruanmei is a genius among geniuses. I won't deny that. I don't always get along with her, but I do admire her. Maybe the admiration is mutual. Define inspiration? It's only several thousand ideas racing through my mind every minute. You call that a build update? What? Well, finally! Clocking off. Bye. Happy? Word of advice. Don't expect too much from a puppet. You better be good. My time is precious. Why the long face? I'm not going to eat you. Asta! Here's the key. Gotta go now. Bye. You know the drill. Send me all your new toys, and I'll return them later. I don't usually get to see you outside the simulated universe. Who do you want to experiment on this time?
The door is unlocked. Should I go in? Just one look should be fine, right?
Hi. Hello. Attention all passengers. Attention all passengers. The Express is about to conduct a warp jump. All passengers, please gather at the main hall. You took long enough. But at least everyone's here now. He won't be here, so just leave him be. Oh yeah, take these. A tiny bonus from the conductor to the passenger. Think of it as an investment in your future growth. Okay, everyone, hurry up and find a place to sit down. Try not to be like March, always running around the Express like a headless chicken. Pom-Pom's going to start the final preparations for the jump.
universe. The Astral Express. Eons. Did I get dragged into a science fiction movie or something? This Stellaron thing in my body.
Are you trying to catch the stars? I've done stuff like that before. But it wasn't stars for me, though. It was lights. When I first woke up after being rescued from the ice, I could see clusters of stars in front of me. I reached out for them automatically, but they turned out to be the carriage ceiling lights. The whole crew was watching me. It was pretty embarrassing. Oh, I forgot to tell you. Before all this, I was stuck in a huge block of ice drifting through space. Himeko and Mr. Yang and... who was it again? Anyway, they figured out a way to melt the ice and saved me. Who knows? I don't remember anything before that. Who I am, where I'm from, my name, it's like everything was erased from my mind. March 7th was the day they found me, so it stuck. Ever since then, I've been hanging out on this train and following it to whatever destination it decides to stop at. I'm hoping that one day I can find my past. What am I talking about this for? A way to get everyone down, huh? It's fine. I was the one who brought it up. Cheer up! It's not every day someone gets to ride on the Astral Express. Ah, here comes the conductor.
The Express has reached a safe distance from the space station. We'll be jumping in about 10 minutes. Return to your seats, please. Both of you! Things could get bumpy.
Thanks, Pom Pom. But did you really have to come and remind me? I'm not a newbie, you know.
Well, it wouldn't be necessary, but Miss March 7th likes to challenge herself and falls over every time.
That's just called never giving up. Conductor, can I get a juice, please? Thank you!
We're jumping in 5 minutes. You can have something to drink when it's over.
But I'm thirsty now.
Hello? Hello, hello? All passengers, please return to your seats. The train is about to make the jump. Hold on, everyone.
I won't fall over. I won't fall over.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
After all those millennia, is this what Eurilo 6 has become?
Uh-huh. So, that snowy planet is our destination this time?
Yes. Looks like this trailblazing expedition won't be easy.
Spatial readout anomaly. Star rail stability is down to 12%. Schedule alteration. 7-day stopover time, extended indefinitely.
The complex locality of this world has been affected somehow. The star rail has been blocked off by something. Take an ordinary train as an example. It's like the tracks up ahead have suddenly snapped, and the way forward leads straight into a collapsing abyss. The only sensible thing to do would be to brake hard, right?
If we try to force our way ahead, there could be a hefty price to pay.
This again? Don't tell me. It's gotta be.
The results of the preliminary analysis are here. The anomaly stems from a stellaron, as always. Yes, just like the one that's been placed into your body.
Don't worry, it's not the first time our route has been obstructed by a stellaron. Stellarons are clouded in mystery. Even Herta isn't able to fully understand them. But at least we know how to neutralize their influences.
The only thing we can say for sure is that their arrival causes massive changes to civilizations and ecosystems. They also generate distortions in space, such as fragmentums. There must be an inextricable connection between the stellaron we're dealing with here and Eurelos 6 becoming a frozen planet.
Our current theory is that stellarons are seeds of disaster, planted by a certain eon throughout the universe. We can't continue to trailblaze without removing the source of the disaster.
That we've gotta get busy!
I'd like to entrust this trailblazing expedition to March, Dan Hung, and you. The objective is clear. Find the stellaron responsible for the disaster and the spatial distortions, and bring it back to the Express. We'll deal with the rest.
Awesome! We get to work as a team again!
Because you three made a great team back in the space station. My guess is that if you spend even longer together, we'll see something even more impressive.
So it's still not our turn.
I know you really want to go, but we should give the youngsters a chance to get out there on their own. It'll be a good opportunity for them to bond. March, if you two are ready, why not go and find Dan Hung? He's probably already started collating the ecological data and survey results for Eurelos 6. It's always good to know more about the destination before you start a journey.
Are you doing okay after your first jump? Dizziness or retching are normal reactions. You'll feel better once you get used to it. So you have high compatibility with the Express. That's good. I went through the Express's database, and it seems the environment on Eurelos 6 has undergone drastic changes in the past few centuries. It was not a frozen planet to begin with. He said so? Considering the spatial obstacles that the Star Rail has encountered, it's highly possible. I've conducted a preliminary survey and found that there's one area with a relatively normal temperature on the surface of the planet. By normal, I mean a temperature that just about allows for human survival. If I had to choose a site for initial investigation on this trailblazing expedition, that would be it. As I expected. Before you came, whenever March wanted to go anywhere, Himiko would make Mr. Yang and me go with her. And even after you arrived, I didn't suppose I'd be the one to be liberated of that duty. I assume the trailblazing objective this time is to find the Stellaron on Eurilo 6 and dispel the effect it's exerting on the Star Rail. Right? I see. You should find March. I'll join you two once I'm ready.
Did you talk to Don Hung? How'd it go? Really? I find that hard to believe. Relax. Don Hung and I are experienced trailblazers. We got your back. Well, are you ready? When I first saw this planet, I thought, a world covered in ice. Could it have something to do with my past? Now I can't stop thinking about it. Still, the ice that trapped me was six-phased ice, a very rare substance. I don't think you can find it on your average planet. To be honest, I think I'd be kind of annoyed if I found out this was my home world. It looks freezing. Pretty girls aren't frost resistant.
What? Is there something on my face?
Nah, I was just imagining all the fun we're gonna have here.
I feel sorry for this world. First the Stellaron, and now you.
All right, here comes the Eurilo 6 Trailblaze team.
Eurilo 6. We're here.
It really is one big snowball. Hey, get your own metaphor. Snow as far as the eye can see. Which direction should we take?
Based on the coordinates, the target should be up ahead.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go!
Do you want to mention the time we smashed a hole through Taikian Stadium? Or shall I?
Please stop bringing that up. Let's just say that landings and crowds don't mix.
Unless you enjoy trailblazing through 2 weeks of community service.
I said drop it!
Remember, we should stay vigilant. We know very little about this world.
Calm down. Between the three of us, nothing will stand in our way. I mean, come on. You've got a Stellaron in your body. I have my special six-phased ice powers. And Don Hung, he's got that mysterious past thing going for him. So if people start creating trouble for us, they're gonna regret it. So, how long does copycatitis last? Let's go! go. Braving the unknown? That's the real spirit of trailblazing.
This place still hasn't been corroded, yet Fragmentum monsters have already made it here. I fear the Stellaron may be exerting a significant influence on this world.
Did you see that? I think something's moving.
It's just an ordinary
Of course not. My eyesight's perfect. Come on, let's take a closer look. Hey, get out of there or you'll shiver to death. Holding your breath won't help.
I got this, March. If someone's got their head stuck in the sand, or the snow in this case, they just need a helping hand.
Ouch! My fine fellow, was that really necessary? Is crawling around in the snow a crime these days? I mean, come on, surely it doesn't warrant a spearing. But then again, how can I blame you? I mean, I caught you off guard. It had to happen. You could even say I deserved it, huh? Besides, I made a gallant group of new friends as a result. Is Captain Japard around? He's an old buddy of mine.
Who?
Wait, you're not Silvermane guards? Well, why didn't you say so? Turns out we're on the same side after all. Pleasure to meet you. The name's Sampo Koski. Excellent, I'll remember the name. I never thought I'd run into friends from the same line of work out here in this frozen wasteland. Business is bad these days, but fear not, Sampo Koski isn't interested in hoarding. There's more than enough treasure to go around, so let's get rich together. Say, why don't we join forces? I have reliable intel the main strength of the Silvermane guards is being deployed to the front line. This is a golden opportunity. Come now, friends. I can understand the mistrust, but there's no need for the charade. Then again, I know the rules. Vigilance is the name of the game in our profession. It's my fault for letting my enthusiasm and sincerity get the better of me. Anyway, a meeting like this has to have been written in the stars. Ask me anything you like. I won't skimp on the details. Still make it snappy. You're never more than 10 feet from a Silvermane guard. Settlement? What a literary turn of phrase. Why, there's only one place in this world where the living still reside. Our beloved Bellabog. The further away you get, the dicier things become. the city of preservation, the towering citadel, humanity's last bastion against the eternal freeze. It may sound a bit over the top, but those names are grounded in truth. The only place humans can eke out an existence is behind those impregnable walls. You really don't know? The Silvermane Guards are Bellabog's soldiers, enforcers, and police. Let's just say they're not the most flexible of people. And they like paying visits to folks in our line of work. Seems like you guys really are new to the business. To be young and naive again. How about this? As a senior in the field, which I'm sure you don't mind me saying, I'll give you some free guidance. There are ways of doing things in this profession, and you better get familiar with them. Moving in the shadows, finding the goods, pricing your stock, hiding from the guards. There's an art to all of it.
No need. Why don't you just take us to the city? We don't really know the way.
The city? Already? They haven't even started trading yet. Well, showing you the way is easy enough, Missy, but it would cost. But it would be my pleasure. Kindness is Sampo Kuski's middle name. Follow me, friends, and keep quiet. We don't want to be spotted by the guards.
So why were you hiding from the Silvermane Guards?
Yeah, I was just storing a few relics away from prying eyes. Nothing serious. If it weren't for the uncompromising nature of our civil service, there'd be no need for secrecy. So whereabouts you guys from? Rule number 7, never leave a footprint. I have my own special technique called invisible snow walking. Helps me throw off pursuers in no time.
Who are they?
You remember the Silvermane Guards I mentioned? That's them! Help me, old friends! I don't want to be caught!
It's the suspect and his accomplices. Arrest them!
It's now or never!
Never heard of it.
I told ya I could fight.
Over to you, dear friends!
Hey, where do you think you're...
Come one, come all.
You won't get away!
You have the worst luck running into me. Watch this!
This is our chance.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
About this!
Step aside. I have no interest in still. The time is now.
Stay right there while I give you a present! You can't run!
Let's go.
I have something for you.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's make it quick. Batter up!